Hey all! Haven't done a video like this in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to do it in this style, where there's just me talking about this competition that me, Spekd and TheWeatherPig have made. We have spent a long time umming and erring about the rules, and if I am correct about this, it came into idea around April time. Maybe February, April time, give or say. I'll add a timestamp, so if you don't want to hear about the lore of my diorama piece, and just get to the rules so you can do it at home. But now to stop me blurbering on, let's move over to this. So as you can see from my diorama, it looks like a Mars planet, and you would be correct in this extent, as I took inspiration from the Adeptus Mechanicus and the actual planet of Mars. This planet, at this given time of making the lore, is under Chaos rule, and primarily by heretic Astro Militarum. You can see there is one of the little Chaos cultists actually running hard to destroy Predator tank. The planet is very abandoned and harsh, one near ruling of the Imperium, but just out of reaches in chaos-ridden land. A force of 4,000 Cadian soldiers, around about a company. The captain's name that wielded them into battle was banished from the archives, and was never able to be found. The force did so badly in trying to wield the planet to their control, they had to request support from the nearest Adeptus Astartes, the closest ones being the loyalist Dark Angels. After the Chaos group on the planet saw this happening, they were pleased and blessed with the god Nurgle as support, sent in with a large number of Nurgle supporters from Poxwalkers to Bloatstromes. They as well were accompanied with a fleet that destroyed any further support of the Imperium, holding them in exile. Imperium to a planet, and the later withdrawal and failure of the battles on the surface of the planet. The inhabitants of the planet were killed in the crossfire, destroying the main role of the Cadian soldiers to actually hold the planet. Overall, all of the Imperium soldiers that headed onto the planet were killed or were converted to the treacherous ways of chaos. Years had passed over the planet, with Nurgle leaving his love on the planet, but leaving it as there were other wars to spend his horrible skills on. A force of only 1,000 cultists held the planet, ripping the natural resources from the ground surface. The bodies of the Imperium left to the planet, power ripping off armour and flesh from them. Back from the lore to the model. Now you can see this tank saw the battle fiercely, and was a section of the Dark Angels, and was demolished by the heretics. Around with Nurgle blessing it with tentacles that grew from the dead inside it. The tank, in fierce combat, killed the driver and ran over a fellow tactical marine. The co-driver got out of the hatch to see what happened. After coming up, he took a round to the chest, killing him instantaneously. The cannon of the tank was destroyed by a spray cannon shot hitting him. I hope you like this bit of lore created for this diorama, and I really enjoyed actually making this diorama and was really happy with the coming from it. To go further in detail about this, actually I was planning to make it not on Mars at all, but I had this spray paint can and it said black, and in my brain I was like, that's black spray paint, so I can make a really nice rocky terrain. But no, it was orange. A really badly made orange one that spurred everything out, creating rocks, which was just amazing, and it was one of the best failures I've had for modelling. But it was a really nice thing to do, and I think you should all try out doing a diorama, as it increases your way of how you inspire and do for hobby. Any Dark Angel fans out there, I'm not putting anything bad onto you, just faction that came, not faction, but chapter that came into my head. Because right above my desk, I have a Dark Angel tank driving and shooting. So, that's what popped into my head straight away. Didn't want my Imperial fists to die there. Yeah, it's like the Predator tank I had was beyond repair. You can see how the cannon was broken on it. So I scrapped that one, so. The Cultist, I'd probably have added in separate photos of it, but I'm really happy with how I did that guy. Hope you enjoy this part. So I actually mumbled a lot in that part, so I'm just redoing it now. So the actual rules with competition is, there are no rules to the extent that there is the hand-in date. The hand-in date is the 31st of October, which is Halloween. It's in 2019, not 2020, but 2019. Big capitals, exclamation mark, 2019. So anything Warhammer themed. I believe that I know that the TheWeatherPig has gone chaos, and Spekd has been very sneaky in not showing us. Well, I've been sneaky as well. I'm not showing all of mine, but I know the TheWeatherPig contains amazing diorama with chaos units on. And I'm gonna probably only release this video after he releases his, so there's no hinting out of what he's done. Both Spekd and TheWeatherPig have done amazing dioramas. Moving back into the rule before I get bypass Matthew. Yeah. So doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. It has to be handed in by the 31st of October, which is Halloween. You will. I think what's happening is each of us pick a person we like, and then we talk to each other and come up with an actual winner out of those three. But don't quote me on that. It has to be Warhammer themed, which is Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Warhammer 40k, etc, etc, etc. I don't think there's anything else against it, but the main thing we want you to do is put your head in an imagination and release everything you want. Make it as wacky, as horrible, as beautiful as you can. We want to see the community's aspect on a diorama. Not a single person's wanting to win, but an actual idea that they want to do. Not a winning idea. Well, a winning idea would be good, but I'm going against myself and going with myself. This is short rules, about a minute long, 3 minutes long. I'm going to get up to that 3 minute mark and stop. So, this is now the end of the video. Thank you very much for following me. If you've done the diorama, please send it to me, Spekd or TheWeatherPig. We will have Discord, so that will be put at the end of this video in the description. As well, we will have Instagram, so you can send them across to us there. I have my email in the bottom of this video, so if you don't know or can't go on any of those platforms, just add the description. If it's not there anyway, it's Teretrix Wargaming. No, Teretrix Gaming with OG@gmail.com. Now I rushed with that one, it'll be in the description. But just send it to us there, and that'll be grand. So, hope you have a good day. This is Teretrix Wargaming out. Bye bye.